walks with every beat. Sunset dripping through the frame. California calls my name. Boulevard is moving slow. Palm trees in the golden glow. Radio playing something old. Stories in the bass unfold. Riding low, feel the vibe. Let the sunset come alive. Lowrider frequency, set me free. Rolling through eternity. Lowrider frequency, you and me. Baseline in geometry. Street lights flicker one by one. Night arrives, but we ain't done. Tires hum a steady song. Feels like I've been here too long. Time dissolves into the heat. Bass and asphalt beating me. Every bounce becomes a dream. Floating on a neon screen. Low and slow. Let it go. Sunset burns, but we don't go. Low and slow. Let it show. Race forever in the flow. Windows down past the ocean line. Warm air riding through the car. Nobody rush in the evening. We already made it this far. You pulled up late but clean, like the night I've been waiting. Go watch catching sunset, no need for explaining. Everybody talks too much when they don't feel secure. You just smiled at the room and made silence feel expensive. Some people chase the spotlight. Some bring the light with them. Sunset pressure on the boulevard. Palm shadows moving over parked cars. We don't need to prove too much when the whole night already feels ours. Sunset pressure, smooth and slow. Pacific air through the stereo. If they're watching, let them watch. We came too far to move small. She leaned against the lowrider, laughing like she owned the heat. Red nails, calm eyes, white shoes on the concrete. Somebody asked where we're going. You said somewhere with a view. That sounded simple enough, but everybody knew it was true. Sunset pressure on the boulevard. Palm shadow moving over parked cars. We don't need to prove too much when the whole night already feels ours. Sunset pressure, smooth and slow. Pacific air through the stereo. If they're watching, let them watch. We came too far to move small. Real confidence, don't shout. It just to rise on time. Sunset pressure, ride it low. Let the whole coastline glow. We don't need the loudest room, we just need the right one. Windows down past the ocean line. Warm air riding through the car. Nobody rush in the evening. We already made it this far. Palm trees moving slow above the boulevard. Everything looked better in golden light. You wore black linen in the heat, like you understood California properly. Some people overdress for attention. You made comfort look expensive somehow. The rooftop speakers roared softly, warm bass drifting through the evening. Nobody dancing too aggressively, just moving enough to feel alive again. A girl beside the railing asked your name. You answer without trying too hard. That calm energy always changes rooms before people even realize it happened. The best nights usually begin slowly, before anybody notices they matter. Palm trees through the warm air tonight. Ocean breeze beneath the city lights. And somehow everything felt easier once we stopped trying to impress anybody. Ooh. Palm trees through the evening glow, music rolling smooth and low. We came here to breathe a little, not to become somebody else. A friend called, saying life felt heavy lately. You told him take the coast tonight. Sometimes people don't need answers, just warmer weather and better company. The bartender knew you drink already, didn't ask twice. That kind of familiarity feels good after enough chaotic years. Cars move slowly beneath the rooftop, headlights stretching across the boulevard. The whole city felt cinematic without trying to become a movie. Palm trees through the warm air tonight. Ocean breeze beneath the city lights. And every conversation sounded softer once the bass settled into the room. Palm trees moving over us slowly, gold reflections across your jewelry. For a minute everything felt balanced, like the world finally loosened its grip. Some people search for peace everywhere, then accidentally find it in simple moments. Palm trees through the late night haze, warm skies over California waves. Nobody checking clocks anymore, nobody rushing toward tomorrow yet. Palm trees through the coastal glow, west side nights moving Cliffside standing all alone, hear the ocean in the tone. Bass vibration shake the stone, like the earth has found a throne. Echo drifting through the time, sound is living deep inside. Waves are talking in delay, calling me to drift away. Feel it rise, feel it fall, ocean sound will take it all. Put pressure, feel the measure, deep sea rhythm, endless treasure. Echo pressure, sound forever, dub-wise waves breaking together. Sky is burning amber gold, stories in the sound retold. Every river pulls me deep, where the silent ocean sleep. No beginning, no decline, just the bass in space and time. Every echo multiplies like reflections in my mind. Pressure, pressure in the air. Yeah. Ocean, bass is everywhere. Yeah. Pressure, let it breathe. Let the deep sound never leave. Ventura Boulevard after dark, still one of the best drives in the city. Warm nights moving through Ventura, windows down past neon signs. Old records playing through the speakers, like summer never really ended here. You wore that cream colored jacket again, the one everybody compliments eventually. Not because it's expensive, just because you wear it comfortably. A couple argued outside the liquor store, then laughed halfway through the conversation. Funny how certain cities teach people to hold tension and softness together. Some places feel cinematic naturally, especially after midnight. Warm nights on Ventura Boulevard, palm trees glowing over parked cars, and somehow everything felt timeless, like the city paused itself briefly. Warm nights rolling through the stereo, bass nights moving smooth and low. Nobody rushing toward tomorrow, when tonight already feels complete. The taco stand stayed crowded at 1 a.m. Music drifting across across the sidewalk. Some girl danced while waiting for her order, like joy arrived randomly sometimes. She said, you've been protecting your peace more lately, driving slower, answering less calls, spending more time near the ocean. Honestly, I understood immediately. Adulthood changes what success looks like. At some point, calmness becomes more valuable than impressing people constantly. Warm nights on Ventura Boulevard, ocean breeze through open cars, and every face beneath the street lights looks softer than usual somehow. Warm nights under West Side skies, gold reflections in your eyes, the kind of evenings people remember later without fully knowing why. Maybe freedom is simply this feeling, relaxed in your own life, finally. Warm nights rolling towards sunrise, California glow across the skyline. And somehow the whole world felt lighter with the right music in the background. Warm nights through Ventura slowly, palm shadows moving below me. Nobody ready to end the drive yet, nobody rushing the feeling away. The boulevard stayed glowing behind us while the speakers carried into dawn. City breathing under light, skyline fading into night. String lights flicker soft and gold, stories in the bass unfold. Vinyl crackle in the air, smoke and sound is everywhere. Ocean whisper far below, while the rooftop speakers glow. We rise above the noise and fear, only rhythm pulling near. Rooftop session, deconnection, bassline heals every direction. Rooftop session, pure reflection, sound system, resurrection. Wind is carrying the tone, but tonight I'm not alone. Every heartbeat syncs with drum till the silence comes undone. Stars are falling to sound, gravity don't come around. We are floating in the mix, analog emotional fix. Rooftop high, don't say goodbye, let the skyline amplify. Rooftop high, feel the sky, bass will never die. Cruising under moonlight glow, empty roads and traffic slow. Palm shadows on the window slide. Bass is the only thing I ride. Headlights cut through coastal mist. Every turn feels like a twist. Ocean breathing through the night, drowning in that soft blue light. No rush, no fear, no fight, just bass and endless night. Moonlight drive, I feel alive. Moonlight drive, let the bass survive. Moonlight drive through space and time. Moonlight drive, you and I align. Radio static in the air, but I don't really even care. City fades behind the sound, lost but somehow I am found. Waves are whispering my name, bassline burns like silent flame. Every mile I disappear, but the rhythm keeps me here. Moonlight, moonlight drive, keep it rolling, stay alive. Moonlight drive, let the night and bass collide. Cruising under moonlight glow, empty roads and traffic slow. Palm shadows on the window slide. Bass is the only thing I ride. Headlights cut through coastal mist. Every turn feels like a twist. Ocean breathing through the night, drowning in that soft blue light. No rush, no fear, no fight, just bass and endless night. Moonlight drive, I feel alive. Moonlight drive, let the bass survive. Moonlight drive, through space and time. Moonlight drive, you and I align. Radio static in the air, but I don't really even care. City fades beyond the sound, lost but somehow I am found. Waves are whispering my name, bassline burns like silent flame. keep it rolling. Stay alive. Moonlight. Moonlight drive. Let the night and bass collide. Cliffside standing all alone. Hear the ocean in the dome. This vibration shake the stone. Like the earth has found a throne. Echo drifting to the tide. Sound is living deep inside. Waves are talking in delay, calling me to drift away. Feel it rise, feel it fall. Ocean sound will take it all. Echo pressure, feel the measure. Deep sea rhythm, endless treasure. Echo pressure, sound forever. Dubwise waves, breaking together. Sky is burning amber gold. Stories in the sound retold. Every river pulls me deep, where the silent ocean sleeps. No beginning, no decline. Just a bass in space and time. Every echo multiplies like reflections in my mind. Pressure, pressure in the air. Ocean bass is everywhere. Pressure, let it breathe. Let the deep sound never leave. The room smell like whiskey and ocean air. That's usually a good sign already. You walked in wearing gold chains lightly, like confidence had become natural by now. Some people wear expensive things loudly. You made them feel almost accidental. The rooftop lounge stayed half full all night. Music rolling through warm speakers. Nobody's screaming over each other, just smooth conversations beneath low light. A woman near the bar kept smiling your way. You noticed but stayed calm about it. That kind of patience says more than chasing attention ever could. Real charisma usually arrives quietly, without trying to dominate the atmosphere. Gold chains and slow conversations tonight, warm drinks beneath the city lights, and somehow everything felt richer without anybody flexing too hard. Gold chains catching sunset glow, music smooth and moving low. Nobody trying to impress strangers, just enjoying what life finally brought them. You said peace became expensive lately, not financially, emotionally, and honestly. Everybody at the table understood. The bartender played old West Coast records, warm bass shaking the floor softly. That kind of music changes people without needing to become dramatic about it. Outside the skyline glowed amber, palm trees bending to the breeze. The whole city looked expensive in the calmest possible way. Gold chains and slow conversations tonight, ocean air drifting through the night, and every laugh sounded more genuine once people stopped performing for the room. Gold chains beneath warm skies, confidence resting behind your eyes, the kind that comes naturally after surviving enough to know yourself. There's something attractive about people who no longer need to prove they matter. Gold chains, slow conversations, west side nights and rooftop patience. Nobody rushing toward tomorrow when tonight already feels complete. Gold reflections across a glass, music making the hours pass, and somehow the whole room relaxed the second the bassline settled in. Palm trees moved above the rooftop, while the city rolled into morning.
Sat with your feet on the dashboard, watching the coastline pass slowly. Streetlights reflecting in your glasses like little pieces of another life. The city always feels softer at night. Less pressure, less pretending. People become more honest after dark somehow. A lowrider rolled beside us briefly, old school paint glowing beneath the lights. The driver nodded once, then disappeared back into traffic calmly. Some nights don't need plans, just movement and good energy nearby. Cruising past the ocean lights tonight, palm shadows stretching through the sky. Somehow the whole world felt slower once we left downtown behind us. Cruising slow through California, warm bass floating everywhere. Nobody trying to become legends, just people trying to feel alive a while. You told me you stopped chasing chaos, a does become attractive eventually, especially after enough loud ears and emotional and exhausting room. Speakers carry through the highway softly, windows down near the waterline. Everything felt expensive somehow, without anybody showing off directly. Cruising past the ocean lights tonight, West Coast glow beneath the sky, and every conversation sounded warmer, with the city fading in the distance. Cruising slow beneath palm trees, nothing forced, nothing rushed, just music, warm air, and the right people beside us. Best kind of confidence usually looks relaxed. Cruising past the ocean lights slowly, golden reflections on the sea. And for the first time all week, my thoughts finally went quiet. Cruising deep into the coastline, bass rolling through the nighttime. Nobody wanting the drive to end before sunrise. Touch the boulevard. Oh, the ocean kept moving beside us. Oh, while the speakers rolled through dawn. Oh, 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 oh. The city looked expensive from up there. Gold light stretching past the coastline, music rolling through warm night air. Nobody ready to leave yet. Girls dancing slowly near the speakers, like the bass already controlled the room. Some people try too hard to look cool, meanwhile confidence moved naturally around them. You leaned against the rooftop railing, watching traffic crawl beneath the skyline. Somebody asked what you do for work. You laughed and changed the subject smoothly. That kind of mystery always works better than explaining yourself too much, especially in cities where everybody feels pressure to become a brand somehow. Some nights are less about excitement and more about atmosphere done correctly. Rooftop girls and heavy bass tonight, palm trees underneath city lights, and somehow everything felt calm. The louder the speakers roll, rooftop girls moving through warm air, gold reflections everywhere. Nobody chasing attention loudly, the energy already spoke for itself. A girl with silver hoops kept dancing alone, like she forgot the room existed entirely. Honestly, those are usually the people who understand music the deepest. The bartender carried another round upstairs, warm whiskey catching amber light. You said life feels better when nobody's pretending, and I think everybody near us agreed silently. The skyline glowed across the ocean, lowriders passing beneath the building. Everything felt cinematic naturally, without anybody forcing the moment. Rooftop girls and heavy bass tonight, California warmth beneath the night, and every conversation sounded smoother once the music settled into everybody. Rooftop girls beside speaker stacks, ocean breeze against our backs. Nobody checking phones too often, for once the real moment felt enough. The best nights usually happen when nobody tries to manufacture them. coastline glow, and somehow the whole city relaxed for a few good hours together. Rooftop girl beneath palm shadows, music carrying through the West Coast air. Nobody wanting sunrise too quickly, nobody ready for normal life again. The speakers rolled into early morning while the skyline faded gold. Oh, oh, oh. Golden hour always changes the city. Everything looks more expensive for a little while. The rooftop fills slowly near sunset. Speaker stacks glowing beneath amber skies. Girls laughing near the poolside lights. Palm trees moving through warm air. You arrive wearing white linen casually, like confidence stopped needing effort years ago. Some people spend their whole lives performing. You just existed comfortably inside the moment. The DJ stretched the bassline longer. Warm reggae grooves across the skyline. Nobody moving aggressively, just smooth energy drifting through the crowd. The best kind of nights usually begin without pressure. Golden hour, sound system tonight. West Coast skies, yeah, and city lights. And somehow the whole rooftop moves slow once the bass settled into the air. Golden hour, across the ocean glow. Warm conversations moving low. Nobody trying to impress strangers when the atmosphere already feels complete. A girl in gold hoops dance near the speakers, like she trusted the rhythm completely. Honestly, that kind of confidence always makes rooms feel more alive. You handed me a drink without speaking, then pointed toward the sunset quietly. Sometimes silence becomes memorable when the moment already says enough. The coastline stretched beyond downtown, orange skies fading into deep blue. Everything looks cinematic naturally, like California understanding itself perfectly. Golden hour, sound system tonight. Arm silhouettes against the light, and every face inside the rooftop crowd look calmer beneath the music. Golden hour, rolling through the city. Warm air making everybody pretty. The kind of nights people replay later just to feel the atmosphere again. Certain songs become memories immediately before the night even ends. Oh, golden hour, sound system slowly. Basslines drifting through the ocean breeze. And somehow the whole skyline softens as the sunlight disappears behind it. Golden hour, through West Coast nights. Speaker glow and rooftop lights. Nobody ready for the evening to end. Nobody wanting normal life back yet. The last sunlight faded over the ocean while the bass rolled into midnight. always feels quieter after midnight. Like the city finally loosened its shoulders. Pacific air drifting through the windows, music low while the freeway stretched ahead. You look peaceful in the passenger seat, the kind of peace people earn slowly. Somebody texted asking where the party was. You ignored it for another hour. Not every good night needs a crowd. Sometimes the right company is enough already. Palm trees pass beneath orange street lights, ocean hidden somewhere beyond the darkness. Still, you could feel it nearby, in the way the air moves differently. Certain nights don't feel important immediately, until you realize how calm you were during them. Pacific air after midnight tonight, warm bass underneath the skyline lights, and somehow the whole world felt softer once we left the noise behind us. Pacific air moving through the coast, nothing forced, nothing overdosed, just smooth conversations and slow movement, the way West Side night should feel. You told me success looks different now, less about proving something constantly, more about protecting your peace and waking up without unnecessary stress. Honestly, I respected that answer. Most people never reach that point, still chasing attention loudly long after it stops making them happy. A lowrider pass beneath the overpass, chrome reflections catching the moonlight. Everything looks cinematic for a second, like old California memories replaying themselves. After midnight, slowly, calm shadows moving below me, and every conversation sounded warmer with the ocean somewhere nearby. Pacific air across the boulevard, west side glow beside parked cars. Nobody trying to become legends, just enjoying the life they already built. Real luxury might just be this, feeling relaxed in your skin. Pacific air after midnight tonight, ocean breeze beneath the city lights, and somehow the whole coastline felt alive without needing to become chaotic. Pacific air rolling through the speakers, warm nights turning strangers softer. Nobody rushing toward tomorrow yet, nobody breaking the atmosphere. The freeway carried us towards sunrise, while the bass rolled through the coast. The coast always feels quieter after midnight. Like the city finally loosens its shoulders. Pacific air drifting through the windows, music low while the freeway stretched ahead. You look peaceful in the passenger seat, the kind of peace people earn slowly. Somebody texted asking where the party was. You ignored it for another hour. Not every good night needs a crowd. Sometimes the right company is enough already. Palm trees pass beneath thorn street lights. Ocean hidden somewhere beyond the darkness. Still, you could feel it nearby in the way the air moved differently. Certain nights don't feel important immediately, until you realize how calm you were during them. Pacific air after midnight tonight. Warm bass underneath the skyline lights. And somehow the whole world felt softer once we left the noise behind us. Pacific air moving through the coast. Nothing forced, nothing overdosed. Just smooth conversations and slow movement. The way West Side nights should feel. You told me success looks different now. Less about proving something constantly, more about protecting your peace and waking up without unnecessary stress. Honestly, I respected that answer. Most people never reach that point, still chasing attention loudly, long after it stops making them happy. A lowrider pass beneath the overpass, chrome reflections catching the moonlight. Everything looks cinematic for a second, like old California memories replaying themselves. Pacific air after midnight slowly. Palm shadows moving below me, and every conversation sounded warmer with the ocean somewhere nearby. Pacific air across the boulevard. West side, glow beside parked cars. Nobody trying to become legends, just enjoying the life they already built. Real luxury might just be this, feeling relaxed in your own skin. Pacific air after midnight tonight. Ocean breeze beneath the city lights, and somehow the whole coastline felt alive without needing to become chaotic. Pacific air rolling through the speakers. Warm nights turning stranger, softer. Nobody rushing toward tomorrow yet. Breaking the atmosphere. The freeway carried us towards sunrise.